We're going to start with reading class. Remember that we were talking about the story of Jintao's new friend. Now, be ready just with your book, just with the book class. We're going to continue with the reading. We're going to take turns reading. So everybody should be following the reading. But before we continue with page number 77, who can tell me what is this reading about? What is the story? What things do you remember about Jintao's new friend?
Story in the
a triangle, but her dad would have played
the violin. That your father and kid can play the violin.
That's right. Excellent, Anna. Excellent, Rebecca. It's about one boy that is called Jintao. That's right. That his parents, his family wants him to play which instrument? Violin, the viola, or what? The piano? Which instrument, class? What is the instrument that Jintao's it's carrying on his hand?
Violin.
The violin, that's right. Now, one question: Is it a good player, Jintao? Is it a good player or not? That's right. No, he cannot play so good this instrument. It's instrument. Excellent. What is the name of his friend? What is the name of his friend? What is the name of Jintao's new friend? Rosa?
Matthew.
Matthew, that's right. That's the name of the boy that is Jintao's friend. Excellent. Remember that Jintao met Matthew in the orchestra. In the orchestra that now it's Jintao signed it up. So the parents of Jintao signed it. Jintao in the orchestra to play in the orchestra, and in that place he knew Matthew, that is his new friend. Now we're going to continue with the reading of page 77. So everybody open the book, page 77. If you remember, we read, okay, it's here. Let's see. Yes.
Me.
We are going to continue with the reading.
I can't read it.
Okay. If you remember, here we have the first page where we have the vocabulary. This is when he is joining the orchestra, playing the violin. You knew a new friend that it's Matthew. Here it's their sister. Remember, their sister. Their sister, it's Jintao's sister, Mary. She says that her name is Mary, but it's not true.
Your name, but I have a Chinese name.
She has a Chinese name. That's right. They are coming from China, but she says Mary because it's a difficult name to pronounce for some people.
I can't read it.
Yes. Okay. Everybody, page number 78, because 77, there is a picture 78. Anna, you're going to start reading, and then somebody else is going to continue. Page 78.
My parents weren't home, but we found a second sister in the house. The next day, my other sister, I told him to play the violin. Second sister looked too muddy, but not too muddy to greet mother with hello. I waited to see she had chosen an American name too, but she used picked up her scissors again. As we went up the stairs, Matthew looked at me. What was your sister doing in the kitchen? It is looking like she was picking up the bags. She was letting Matthew stop it and looked at me again. What for? I was used to saying second sister couldn't hear bags, and I had never occurred to me that it might look funny when we make tea. We put some tea in the bottle of the cup and poured hot water over them. I said, it's ready to drink when all the leaves are wet and sink to the bottom.
Okay,
But
stop
why
there.
you
Thank
did
you, Anna. Stop here. Thank you. One question for you, class. Now, remember that Matthew, the new friend of Jintown, now it's visiting at home of Jintown. Now, remember that the third sister was the girl that she says that she was married. Now, it's second sister. This is another sister, second sister. What is the instrument the second sister was playing when Matthew visited Jintown?
Viola.
That's right. That's good. It's something that you need to remember. Now, what is second sister doing in the kitchen?
It looked like he was cutting up tea bag.
That's right. She was cutting up tea bags. That's right. And Matthew identified or noticed that it's something different. If you can notice here, Matthew is an American boy and Jinto is a Chinese boy. So they have different customs. We don't have the same custom of them. They don't have the same custom of us because that is a different culture, but we have some things that they are similar. So Matthew says for that reason here that it was so strange because she was the sister was cutting tea bags and it had never occurred to Matthew because when they make tea, they put just some of the tea leaves in the bottom of the cup and pour hot water. But Jinta's family is different. They cut tea bags so that they make the tea in a different way. Okay, now Rebecca, finish to read, please. But why do you need
to cut the bags? Well, my mother saw some tea for sale at the market one day, and she bought in big bags. But it started out to be all tea, but not rose tea. So second sister cooks up a few bags every day and pours the loose tea into a heart. I was perfectly unconvinced to meet that tea was still better when it's slow than when it's tightly packed into a teeny bag. But Go's mother didn't think so. He was still shaking his head and looking pleasant. I opened the door to the room I shared with Evan's brother. He was inside, sitting on the floor and screwing notes into the ends of ornament carters. Beside, he watered a couple of boards and some drinks, and introduced Matthew, who looked wide-eyed at the cart and doors. What are you making?
Making, okay, stop there. Thank you, Rebecca. What are you making? Now, Matthew continue meeting new people in the rest of the family of Jintaos. What is the third person that he met, class? What is the third one?
Matthew.
He met the brother, right? The eldest brother. He met the eldest brother. And what he was doing, what was eldest brother doing?
Sitting on the floor.
Sitting on the floor, that's right. Excellent. He was sitting on the floor. Excellent. Okay, Colette Troches. You're going to continue with the reading, Colette. Continue with the reading. Remember, everybody should be following the reading. Joshua, continue, Joshua.
them out. No. Wait.
Them out.
No.
Or-
What
Ready.
are you making?
Thank you, Gabriela. What are you making? That was the last part that Rebecca read.
Really.
No following the reading.
What
are
our
you
parents say it's ready to
I get
drink.
confused.
Por ahí, mira. I am making a cake of dough.
Andrea Núñez. Okay. Khaled. Okay, continue, Khaled. I'm making a shelf of drawers.
Say, eldest brother, the board will sit over the pile of bricks to make a top and the orange crate and the drawers. The gnomes make it easier to pull them out. Maiden Peter fed into one of crates, which are early contained by shirts and underwear. Why don't you put your projects in regular dresses and don't have enough money to buy much fortunately? Explain Angela's brother.
Okay, stop there. Mia, continue reading, Mia. Explain eldest brother. Continue, Mia.
Okay. So second sister keeps
No,
with
we don't have enough money to buy much furniture.
Eldest
Explain eldest brother.
And money, sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. But Miss Mia, you should continue. She should continue. No, not following the reading.
Miss, es donde usted estaba señalando en
No,
rojo.
I'm not pointing. I'm not pointing to check if you're following the reading.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay, Joshua, continue.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Matthew said, turning red. I didn't mean to sound rude or
Red.
nice. For some reason, he was very sensitive about money. I had to show Matthew that we didn't mind. Chinese people aren't at all embarrassed to talk about money. When we meet someone, we often ask him how much money he makes. That's okay, I told Matthew. I don't think you're rude or noisy at all. My mother was glad when she found all these orange crates she could have for free, eldest brother said.
Thank you, Joshua. What it's saying here? Who is the people of which culture they can talk about money and they are not embarrassed?
Miss, I want
Chinese
to
and
continue
American
to
people.
read.
Class. Okay, Camila, you're going to be the next one. Siyan, tell me.
I want to.
You want to continue reading? Okay, Camila and then Siyan. Remember that here what it's saying is that they're describing that the culture is different. American people in the United States, they don't talk too much about the money, how much they earn of the salary. So that's why Matthew was turning red. He was as red as a tomato because eldest brother was asking about money. So he was embarrassed. But Jintao's family, they don't get embarrassed talking about that money. Okay, let's go to next one. Now, let's continue. Camila and then Ziyan.
As he continued to put the naps in, I told him that Mario loved music. Eldest brother looked pleased. Are you in the school orchestra?
Orchestra.
orchestra. I play the violin. Answered Mario. I am Gintaldo's science partner. Eldest brother stopped smiling. Did the conductor put you the audition? I knew why that he asked that. We was trying to find out if Mario was my exact partner because he played as badly as I did. I'm a beginner, said Mario. I only started playing the volume last fall. The school had an extra violin that violin nobody else was using, so I asked if I could borrow it.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Continue, Sian. Do you take
Do you
lessons?
take lesson? Do you take lesson? Asked eldest brother. Again, Matthew turned red. My parents can't afford them. He mumbled. My father is out of work right now. I suddenly had an idea. Maybe you can give him some free lesson. I say the eldest brother. They don't have to be more than 15 minutes. Just long enough to show him what he's doing wrong. Eldest brother looked thoughtful. Finally, he got up and went to his violin case. Play something, he said, taking out the instruments and handing into Matthew. Matthew swallowed and waved his hand on his pants. Then he took the violin carefully and looked at it with wide eyes. Wow, he breathed, this is beautiful.
Thank you.
He closed his eyes for a minute and then began to play from the expression on eldest brother's face. I knew that he liked the sound of what he's hearing.
Excellent. Thank you, Sian. Who is the one that is playing here in the picture, the violin class? Who is the one? Who is that boy?
Gitan.
Matthew,
Matthew.
Valerie,
Matthew.
yes. Rebecca, Matthew, Marcelo. Yes, it's Matthew. Remember. And who is this boy? What do you think is this boy that is sitting here listening? Yes, it might be Jintal. And the other boy?
The brother. Matthew.
Eldest brother. That's right. Eldest brother. It might be eldest brother with Jintal. They are sitting here and they are listening to Matthew, how he plays the violin. That's right. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, let's go to next page. We're going to go to next page. We're now on page number 82, right? Okay, Gabriela, are you on page 82?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, Gabriela, you're going to continue with the reading right now.
When Matthew finished, eldest brother stood silent and then smiled. It's certainly clear that you have not been playing very long, but you have a nice feel for the violin. Matthew looked almost scared. Then eldest brother smiled more widely. All right, I'll give you lessons. We can start after dinner, Tony.
Tonight?
If you want, why don't you stay and eat with us? Matthew accepted and went to phone his parents for permission. When he came back, he asked if he could go to the bathroom. I was surprised. Did Americans always take a bath before dinner? Is it all right if you didn't take that just now? I asked him, or do have something in it. It was Matthew's turn to look surprised. I don't need a bath. Then why did you tell me you want one? I demand.
Okay, stop there, Gabriela. Thank you. I demand. Why? Excellent. Continue with the reading now. Marcelo, continue with the reading, Marcelo.
Began to laugh and you self actually asked to take a bath without shame, making me laugh. To this was not like Jake and the others laughing.
Oh, we're here. I just want to go to the toilet.
Yes. I want to go to a toilet, explained his vein. He began to laugh, and you self actually asked to take a bath without some, making me laugh. To this, not like Jake and the other laughing at me for standing at attention when the teacher had a joke at begin to Matthew very much. When he came out of the bathroom, he looked shocked. Was in things, or were there really fish swimming in the bathtub? What that just some carp my mother brought in Chinatown. Today he was having them for dinner tonight.
Thank you.
Right.
Okay, thank you. Let's continue now with the next page. Remember that Matthew, in this part, Matthew is invited to have dinner, right? To have dinner. Who invited Matthew to have dinner? Eldest brother or Jintao, class?
Jintao. No, eldest brother.
Eldest brother, that's right. Eldest brother says that he can help him to take some lessons, free lessons about the with this instrument, and also you want to stay to eat with us. So Matthew accepted and asked for his parents. Excellent. Okay, now remember, now they are eating, they are in the house. Continue with the reading, Kiara. You're going to continue, Kiara.
They're not fresh. I never had live fish, Matthew said, as we went downstairs. The fish I eat are nice and deep. They come in a can, or they're from sticks covered with breadcrumbs. When we come into the dining room, Matthew was muting, got up the bags, knobs on orange crackers, fish and butter. Does your friend always talk to himself? Whispered second sister as I helped her set the table. I just smiled. It was a good thing that second sister called her what he was saying. Matthew was our first American dinner guest. Father nodded approval when oldest brother introduced him as my friend and said he had a very good ear.
Thank you so much, Kiara. Thank you. Excellent. Continue with the last paragraph now. Valerie, you're going to finish, Valerie, with this page.
Okay. When we eat dinner, we normally help ourselves to food from the planters in the middle of the table. But since Matthew was my guest, I acted as a host and served him with food. After a while, I noticed that he was eating mush. He spent most of the time staring at the chopstick in my right hand. What's wrong? I asked. I have never used chopstick before. He admitted sheepishly.
Thank you so much, Valerie. Now, who is the one that has never used chopsticks? Do you know what is a chopstick? You understand what is this chopstick?
I think, but
Lip.
it is tip, yes.
No. Okay, it's something that people can use to eat. We use forks. Do you know what is a fork, right? You use a forks to eat the food. Un tenedor. Matthew's family custom is to use a fork as us. We use un tenedor, fork to eat. Now, what is a chopstick? What do you think is a chopstick?
Cuchara.
Caleb?
Palillos.
That's right. Chopstick is there like palillos. That's right, that they use to eat. That's right. So Matthew have never eat with chopsticks, so she was having some problems. I have never eat with a chopstick, so I will have a problem. I don't know if you have ever eaten with a chopstick. I just use
ramen.
forks.
Ramen.
Siyan
Yes.
is one.
Sian? Yes. Maybe she. Marcelo, have you ever used a chopstick? Have you ever used chopstick, Marcelo, to eat?
Los fideos is ramen. And I use it to eat noodles.
Miss, I use chopstick when I use chopstick to eat.
In a restaurant,
ramen.
Fernando. Okay, it was difficult for you to? Yes, Sian, that is a
Please
chopstick.
look the
Excellent.
camera of Siyan.
What is chopstick?
Look, Sian's
Use a
camera. She
chopstick.
has chopsticks.
I use a chopstick, miss.
To eat, you use those chopsticks to eat.
I use a chopstick. Use a chopstick, miss.
No, I have never used. It will be difficult for me, but it will be a good experience, I think, to use chopstick because just forks.
I use it.
It's not difficult.
Not difficult. Well, let's try. Let's see if one day I try to see.
I tried.
You tried it. That's great. So that is a chopstick. Remember, Matthew was using chopstick, and it was difficult for him, so he was like embarrassed. Now, what is your homework, class? Remember, your homework is to finish with the reading, finish to read the story, and you're going to complete then a Schoology assessment. So once you finish to read the story, you complete Schoology assessment. You have like 5-6 questions in the platform that you need to answer. That is your homework in reading, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, let's finish here. Let's go and have lunch, class. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
See you later.